Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3. In the last episode, we reorganized our forces along the Soviet front. We massed our guys back up and we're beginning another assault. We're not doing this quite as urgently as we have done the other assaults. We're just kind of moving over here. We're going to try and create a defensive perimeter and gather some of this territory here, and get a defensive line along the river here, the Don River. So, we'll be working towards that. But the main thing that we've been working on, we started working on last episode, was kicking the Americans out of France. We were able to pretty much drive them out of Normandy, and we're pushing them into Brittany here. And so we're going to try and drive them toward the end of the peninsula here, get them all congregated in Brest, and then destroy them. At least that's the goal. And then once we get the Americans dealt with, we will push down into Spain and reduce these guys. Now it does look like that our allies are starting to collapse this pocket a bit, which is very good. Because if they can take care of that themselves, that makes my job easier. Now, the issue is, in the Soviet Union, is that we're starting to stretch our guys out a little bit. All of these divisions that we have holding the flank is making further efforts to push deeper into the Soviet Union harder. So we really do need to get these guys back into position over here. Now, before we get going much further, I wanted to take a look at this. Now, we queued up a bunch more infrastructure, which I would like to get rolling, because the infrastructure is going to be very important for further advances deeper into the Soviet Union. So let's roll all this infrastructure up to the top. And I want this infrastructure to keep rolling on priority. I want the nuclear reactor prioritized, and I want the super heavy armor division here prioritized. I want to make sure that we are at least working on one combat division, and we need to be working on the nuclear reactor. And then all the infrastructure, and then anything else. The other thing that was a bit strange I wanted to take a look at is that, I noticed that we were at 0 oil. And our fuel levels are starting to come back up, but it's really strange because we should be sitting on a pretty large pile of oil because we own the Caucasus, and the Caucasus region is, amongst other things, was one of the big goals of the Germans when they attacked the Soviet Union, because there are big oil fields here in the Caucasus, especially around Baku here. So I wanted to look at this. What are we looking for? Resources map mode. There's 20.5 oil here with oil rigs. I mean, I could queue up some oil rigs. So we should be getting a ton of oil, and we're producing 102.4 oil at a territory we own. So either we are converting all of it, or trading it all away, or I don't know what. But something strange is going on there. I don't know what it is. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and pause it now. We've been talking enough. Forces are under attack. Yeah, they continue to poke me here. Let's send these guys there. I think we move these guys down from the north, because they're attached to a unit here. Alright, these guys are good. They're moving in there. Let's take them and move here. Launch an attack, launch an attack. Everybody attacking those guys. Alright. These guys are under attack. All these guys should be heading in here. You guys launch an attack on them. These guys can swing in when they're ready. Alright, so let's see. We're getting hit here. We're getting hit here. They're attacking me across the river. That isn't going to go anywhere. Actually, what we could probably do is move these guys down that way instead. Because we're going to need to reinforce the guys down here. We're going to continue our push into Brittany there. Alright, who are we dropping? We're going to drop motorized. Move everybody in there. Alright, you guys, launch your attack. Everybody, attack those guys. Ooh, that's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Stop. We don't want one guy attacking all by themselves. Let's do a support here. Okay, there we go. Now we got a good group attacking. These guys are joining in. Alright, so these reinforcements are coming in here. Alright, let's see. Civil Nuclear Research Advance. That is this. We need to get that going. When is that going to be done? December of 48. Okay, when is the first level of that nuclear reactor going to be done? October 48. Okay, that's good. So we're going to have a nuclear reactor. Let's keep an eye on this. We need to drop the 18th Infantry Division and that 4th. This guy, and probably this guy all need to drop out of that fight. They have way less organization than I do. 13 as opposed to 30, yeah. Hopefully those reinforcements will arrive in time. We need to join that. Alright. They abandoned that province, so we'll just march right in. Uh, 28th Infantry Division needs to be dropped out of the fight. We need to take a break. The 2nd Super Heavy needs to drop out. 2nd Super Heavy can drop out. Okay, looks like we won that battle. 1st Super Heavy. Drop out. think one of the things is that those super heavy divisions don't have very experienced commanders yet. But they're starting to get some experience, so that's good. Monumental architecture. You need to drop out. There we go. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to drop a heavy armor and move. Oh, they need some supplies, so you guys air supply them. Actually, let's drop you here. Let's see the plans. Imperial Ministry of Palace of the Party. Feared Police Headquarter Building. Global Intelligence. Let's see. Do we have... Let me just pause it here for a second because I want to look at this. Strategic effects. Let's see... National Revolt Risk. Palace of the Party. Ruling Party Support. Imperial Foreign Ministry Espionage Bonus. Money plus 25%. You know what? Let's go with that Palace of the Party. Let's do that. We'll build it. We'll lose some money, some metal, some supplies. We can take the hit everywhere. So, yep, there we go. Pause it. Keep that ruling party support high. That affects a lot of things. Leadership is one of the big things it affects. Let these guys rest up a little bit. 17th and 113th, we're going to drop them out. This guy and this guy. Drop them out of the fight. No, we're not going to worry about building the airport. Do we have anybody that we can throw back in the fight? Oh, we just won the battle. Never mind. Everybody move in. You guys attack this guy. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, you guys move here. You guys keep up. Finns. Oh. No, we don't need you guys over here anymore. Go back somewhere else. I mean, I appreciate it, but sometimes you're more trouble than you're worth. But no, really. I mean, if it hadn't been for the Finns, oh man. They probably saved our butts back when we fell back to here. So they hadn't kept the Soviets off of us for as long as they did. I don't know what would have happened. Let's go to Heroic Tales. Heroic Tales. Yep, we're gonna win there. Ooh, Germany! Good guy, Germany! Oh, good ally, Germany, anyway. I don't know how good guys they are. so this guy's about to break. This guy has a piercing attack of 95. These guys have... Wow, they got a piercing attack of 108? What in the world they got in there? My armor's only 32.7? That seems a little low for super heavy tanks. Oh wow, they just got cut off. Oh, that's perfect actually. Anyway, did we lose? Is that a Titan Division shatter? I didn't pay any attention to it. It must have shattered. Yeah, it did. That's unfortunate. I wasn't paying attention to that. Do I want to bother with it? No, actually, let's just detach it. Let's move it over here. Medium fuel tank research. Alright, we got those guys destroyed. Very good. Oh well, at least it was one of the expeditionary forces that shattered, not anything else that was terribly important. Alright, so you guys can all collapse here, collapse here, collapse here. Got these guys cut off. Perfect. Alright, you guys launch an... Oh no, we're getting attacked there. So everybody here move there. Alright, you guys... Oh, are they attacking me again? Yeah, they're attacking me again. Alright, let's see. How's his pocket working? We'll attack with this guy. Alright, let's hit him. Oh, looks like those Germans got themselves cut off. Drop this out. I'd rather not get another division shattered if I can avoid it. Alright, you guys, attack. Here. Don't know how long that division's going to be able to hold out, but we'll see if we can relieve them. Let's lose an organization pretty quick. Let's just call that attack off. We're going to need more than that. Oh, okay, hold on. 16th Infantry Division needs to drop out. Where are you? There you are. Drop you out. Strategic no support attack. Alright, second motorized. Fighting through these fortified areas is tough. Actually, I'm going to have you guys attack here. Because we've got this. I'll throw those guys in as soon as they can rejoin battle. 68 hours. Alright, let's see. How are things going over here? Alright, we have collapsed everything. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to send this infantry up to the front line to fortify and hold it. Alright, then we're going to have to really think about what we're going to do next, but I mean, let's just get these Americans dealt with, and then we'll think about that. Probably gonna have to cancel that attack. Cancel his attacks. We're a forest. Yeah, that's making things tough. Let's just speed it up a little bit. Let's see, we're gonna wait for these guys to get ready to attack again. 5 hours. Forces are under attack. Yeah, not unexpected. Alright, we are ready to attack. Actually, we need to wait for artillery brigades advance. You are ready. You are not. You are ready. Okay, so we're going to attack with you and you. You're going to attack here, and you're going to join. Industrial production. Industrial production is too far ahead, yes. I think what it might be is... yeah, we're converting all of our oil to fuel as fast as we can produce it. Okay, well, I guess that is what's going on there. Because our fuel is coming up, we're making 400 every day. We're trading away a lot of it. If we run into a problem, we might have to, speaking of... what's this? No, actually... no, we're actually good on fuel now. Well, that guy's already retreating. The 4-1 we need to drop out. You, drop out. You need to drop out, I guess. And the 15th Infantry. Jeez, they just lose their organization way too quick. No, we don't need the supplies. How long until they can rejoin? 90 hours. Alright, we drove one of them out. Let's actually throw you in. Draining themselves of manpower and organization. Alright, we finally won that. Alright, so you guys can move in. Yeah, all you guys can move in there, and you guys can launch your attack on that guy. But actually, one of these divisions needs to stay... here. Probably these Italians. Most of these guys are pretty depleted, so we should be able to drive them out pretty easily. Officer ratio. Probably gonna have to convert a lot more of our leadership to officers, because we need to keep that high. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and cut this guy off. Once everybody's here. Alright, first super heavy. Drop out of the fight. The 32nd Infantry needs to drop out. Oh. Infantry, drop out of the fight. A couple more guys came in. Probably the 2nd and 16th need to drop out. You and you. Bring in 2 fresher divisions. Let's get you guys there. Let's move you guys here. Now the coal. Now let's get the 10,000 energy. Yeah, there we go. Don't know why we're losing so much energy. Yep, they're losing organization pretty quick. Alright, so yeah, this is going to go in here. This guy's going to go in here. Actually, one of you divisions, let's say you, stay here. This spot's open. You drop out. How long till these guys can rejoin the fight? 73 hours. 71 hours. Civil defense advance. we've got some allied assistance. We're going to destroy that division. The 17th and 10th need to drop out. We can throw more guys back in. Alright, so you guys can join back in, but the 17th and the 10th, take a break. Keeping this slow, going about it very deliberately, prevent shattered divisions. Alright, got it. Alright, won that battle. But this silly infantry division is trying to hold up my entire stack. Alright. Some allied reinforcements. Lost the effects of... Okay, we lost the effects of high popularity, but we gained the effects of very high popularity. Alright, so we're going to leave behind... let's see... a couple of infantry divisions, move everybody else here. And we're probably going to hit this guy next. Anything going on here? No. Looks like we need to get supplies back into the city of Stalingrad, because for some reason it is not staying supplied. Let's see, what's the supply situation look like? How about the infrastructure? We got this piece of, I think this is the Russian rail network. There's very high infrastructure, but there's nothing that connects to it at the moment. So that's why I think like we're building infrastructure here and here and here to try to connect our road and rail networks to that Russian line. And how does that look right now? Consumer goods were way high because we're getting rid of some of that descent from the extra energy that we got. Alright, looks fine there. Alright, you guys attack him. And these guys join in. How are things looking down here? Looking very good, actually. Very good. I probably want to retreat this guy out temporarily. And possibly... this guy out. Oh, the end of the battle. Oh, and they resumed it with some fresh divisions. 77, you get out of there. It's actually perfectly fine. You throw those fresh divisions in numerically disadvantageous battles against my forces so that you burn all of your organization. So it'd be easier to destroy or drive out when I launch my attack on you. No, I'm not going to send these guys against those fortified positions. Alright. You guys... Oh, they're still trying to... Nope. Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, you guys attack here. You guys attack here. And you guys actually swing into this battle as soon as you're available. Well, because that battle is just about over. Alright. Let's drop an infantry division here. We're going to have to assist taking this next. Actually, now we're going to attack you. Because you should be depleted. And yes, you are. Actually, let's do this. Let's throw these guys in there as well as soon as they can fight again. Which looks to be right now. Alright, and as soon as we get all these guys down, we're going to get all these forces back to the Soviet Union. And then we're getting close to Moscow. Ooh, and actually this episode is getting long. So we want to take the large fleet. 1%. Money, supplies. Let's actually take a few of those ships. Because we're going to want them to help transport our units back to the Black Sea once they're done over there in France. Alright, so these auxiliary vessels are going to get dropped into the transport flotilla. Alright, good. And that's probably where we're going to go ahead and end the episode. Alright, we won the battle there in Lorient. And I'm just going to move in there. That battle's fine. That battle's going to be fine as soon as those guys get there. And the Americans are almost thrown back into the Atlantic Ocean. Which is very, very nice. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.